Welcome to CNAT Sport Studies with me, Mr Tickham, here to give you as much information as possible about this course as an alternative to GCSE PE. For me, this course is a great option to choose if you have a keen interest in sport and you're looking to develop your skills in this. The first question you might be asking me is, what is CNAT Sport Studies? CNAT Sport Studies is a vocational course. This means it is suitable for students to gain a qualification away from the pressures of 2 years of study, depending on the exam series at the end of Year 11. Students will combine different coursework elements as well as an exam to create an overall grade. These courses are more career focused by combining a mix of theoretical and practical lessons to provide students with an overall grade and thorough understanding of the industry in which they are studying. This course will provide students with a clearer pathway into sport and allow them to realise that there are more careers in sport other than PE, teaching, coaching and physiotherapy. A vocational course is designed to develop independence and confidence in using skills that are relevant to the exercise, physical activity, sport and health sector and more widely used. The next question you may have is CNAT Sport Studies regarded the same as GCSE PE? The answer to that is yes. Both courses are equally valued by colleges and sixth forms. Many sixth forms are now moving away from the traditional A-level PE and teaching a vocational course such as a variety of BTECs and CTECs. The main difference between a vocational course and a GCSE is the grade that is awarded. A Level 1 pass is the equivalent of a 1, a Level 1 merit is the equivalent of a 2, a Level 1 distinction is the equivalent of a 3. Level 2 pass is the same as a 4, a Level 2 merit is a grade 5 and 6, a Level 2 distinction is a grade 7 and 8, whereas a grade Level 2 distinction star is a 9. So students are able to achieve a high grade in this course and they are not limited by the course that they do. Cambridge National Sport Studies can lead students onto a variety of different courses at a Level 3 stage, such as A-Level PE, apprenticeships and Cambridge Technicals. These subjects also tie into the course, such as GCSE Biology, Combined Science, Food Prep and Nutrition, Media Studies, Psychology, Sociology and Creative Media. Here is a comparison of the two courses. On the left hand side is the CNAT Sport Studies and on the right hand side is the GCSE PE course. You will notice that in the Cambridge National Sport Studies course, students are only required to sit one exam and that is worth 70 marks, whereas in GCSE PE, students are required to sit two 1 hour 15-minute exams which are marked out as 78 marks each. These are all done at the end of Year 11, so it's no different in terms of that. The difference is between the other units of study. Students that study Cambridge National Sport Studies will also submit two coursework focused studies. One which is in performance and leadership in sports activities, which is worth 40% of their overall mark, and another unit which will either be sport and the media or increasing awareness in outdoor adventurous activities. Comparatively to GCSE PE, they have the NEA side of the course, which is 3 sports which they're awarded out of 25 marks each, one piece of coursework which is 25 marks each. It's also important to note that the students that take GCSE PE, they are competent in 3 sports and also are able to obtain video footage for this, as we need it as evidence to send off to the exam board. In the exam unit of the Cambridge National, students will look at issues which affect participation in sport, roles of sport in promoting values, the implications of hosting a major sporting event for a city or a country, such as the Olympics, the role of national governing bodies that play in the development of their sports, such as the FA, and the use of technology within the sport. This is all done through an exam. The next unit students will study is performance and leadership in sports activities. This makes up 40% of their overall grade, which goes alongside the exam. This unit is largely practical, where you'll be assessed by your teacher and performing in 2 sporting activities, as well as planning and delivering a sports activity session to a group of students. Students will look at key components of performance, applying practice methods to support improvement in a sporting activity, organising and planning a sports activity, leading a sports activity session, and reviewing your own performance in planning and leading a sports activity session. Of those 5 modules there is one piece of coursework which is reviewing your own performance in planning and leading a sports activity session. Next are the optional units. Students will study one of these units and it's worth 20% of the overall grade. They will either study sport and the media or increasing awareness of outdoor and adventurous activities. In the sport and the media unit, students will study the different sources of media that cover sport, the positive effects of media in sport, and also the negative effects of media in sport. whereas increasing awareness of outdoor adventurous activities unit, students will look at the provision of different types of outdoor adventure and adventurous activities that are available in the United Kingdom, equipment, clothing and safety aspects of participating in outdoor and adventurous activities, plan for and be able to participate in an outdoor adventurous activity, which is a practical unit, and finally they will evaluate their participation in an outdoor and adventurous activity. As you can see, this course is largely practical compared to the GCSE. Attached are two useful links, one which takes you to the specification of the Cambridge National Sport Studies course, and the other one is the Youth Employment Vocational Advice, which offers more of an insight into vocational courses and the main differences between them. And finally, if you have any more questions regarding the Cambridge National Sport Studies course, please do not hesitate to contact me on atickham@stretfordhigh.com, or get your child to contact their PE teacher through a PE lesson, and we will do our best to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you for your time of listening.